Walking us through some of those numbers. Thanks, Poppy. Appreciate it. Let's get right to Republican Congressman Dr. Phil Gingrey of the state of Georgia. Nice to have you, sir. Thanks for being with us. Let's start first to your reaction. 80,000 jobs created last month.
So, Dan, that's pretty pitiful. You're talking about 77,000 jobs, the adjusted number from last month, going up to 80,000 jobs this month, an increase of 3,000 jobs. This cup is not nearly half full. I mean, that is really bad. And where those jobs created, probably people, professionals helping people go through bankruptcy, and no manufacturing jobs, and much less than what was anticipated. So this is bad news for the president, but more importantly, it's really bad news for the American people.
Earlier this morning, I was talking to Ken Rogoff, the world-famous economist, frankly, and he said, listen, at the end of the day, it's not really correct to lay the blame at the foot of the president. Here's what he said.
I think no matter who had been president the last 4 years, we would have seen very sluggish recovery. It's normal after a financial crisis. But there is a question of where things are going from here. What are the job numbers going to look like the next 4 years? And I think that's what the debate has to be around. And there are, of course, two very different visions for the economy between candidate Romney and President Obama, between growth and perhaps more fairness.
He also went on to say that he thinks Congress could be doing more, that this sort of stalemate in Congress is a big part of the problem, which, of course, would include you, sir. What do you think?
Well, nice spin on his part. Good try. But we all know that it's about the economy. Who was it that said that, after all? President Bill Clinton said, hey, it's the economy, stupid. I think that was back in 1992. And he was absolutely right. The same thing back in the late 70s with President Jimmy Carter. You know, the president can put all kind of spin on it. He's got a nice swagger, a toothy smile, shows lots of gum. But what the American people want now is a little more gumption, a little less gum.
Mayor Landrieu, he says the president is smiling as some of these numbers come out. What do you make of Congressman Gingrey's comments?
Well, I don't like him. He's got a nice cup in his hand. That's a nice prop. I think those comments are unnecessary. I think the president is doing a good job. We have 27 months of consistent growth, and I think that the professor's right. I mean, this is an economy that the world has not seen in a very long time. We're in a global economy, and it's really critically important that we all pull together. One of the things that the professor said that's actually right, the congressman in response to, is Congress is absolutely doing nothing. And so it's easy to sit back and criticize, but if you're not moving forward and trying to find common ground, it makes it very difficult. People can criticize the president's numbers, but Congress's numbers are in the tank, and it takes two to tango.
Why did the guys say, look, it's bad, and this is what I do? 1, 2, 3. I mean, that wasn't a response.
Well, let me ask Congressman Gingrey another question. When you look at the Georgia unemployment rate, 2009 it was 10.5%. It's gone down to 8.9%. Isn't that an indication that there has been progress within your state? And who gets the credit for that progress? Is it the president?
I'll tell you exactly who gets the credit for that progress. Our CEO, Governor Nathan Deal. We've got a governor that knows what he speaks, that knows about economic development, that keeps our taxes low, stimulates job growth in the state of Georgia. But this president has done nothing of the such. These gentlemen from New Orleans criticizing the Congress, they need to be more specific about that and criticize the Senate led by Harry Reid and Senator Mary Landrieu and not Senator David Vitter or Steve Scalise or some of my Republican colleagues from the great state of New Orleans. We've passed over 30 job-creating bills, and they're stacking up on Harry Reid's desk like cordwood, and that's why Congress is not making any progress. Speaker Boehner's doing a great job. Leader Reid is doing a horrendous job.
But Congressman, let me ask you a question. If unemployment is down in Georgia and it's down in Louisiana, why doesn't the president get the credit for that rather than the blame? Y'all seem to keep trying to have it both ways, and you blame him for everything and you give him credit for nothing. In the city of New Orleans right now, the unemployment rate is well below the national average, and one of the reasons it is is because President Obama, in partnership with the state and the city, have put a package together that's really working down here, and it's working all over the country. And you want to bust him, you know, when things are bad. You don't want to give him any credit when things are good.
Plus, I think
I don't think Governor Jindal would agree with you there at all.
Well, let me ask you about the $5.5 billion in federal contracts, in grants, and in stimulus money that your state actually got, right? That funded 193,000 jobs. Wouldn't that just be a clear sign that stimulus money helped your state a lot?
He gives with one hand and he takes away with the other. He's expanded Medicaid in the state of Georgia over the next 10 years by about 750,000 individuals, going to increase costs to the Medicaid program of over $5 billion. So what this president has done for Georgia has been a net negative, not a net positive.
A net negative, and yet your unemployment rate has gone down a significant number, and the credit goes to the governor of your state, who's a
General
Republican.
Assembly and Governor Nathan Deal, who served with me in the House for 18 years. He's a great CEO.
Congressman Phil Gingrey joining us this morning. It's nice to see you, sir. Thank you for talking with us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Glad to be with you.
You bet. Thank you. We got to take